Why is my character... My eyes aren't closed when I do that. My character just does it on her own. Look. My eyes aren't closed, I swear. Okay, so... Okay, so... Which one is better? Bunny suits or maid outfits? You guys have to decide. Like, right now, totally. Right now, right now is such a large time span. Now, this is a very serious question because, it's very important. So basically, like, this can be taken as like as like visually, like what you enjoy looking at, or like what you like personally to wear. Personally, I think bunny suits are like really nice. Now, I guess you don't know what I'm talking about. I mean like the leotards. Those are really nice. They're good. They're great. Honestly, because like, boing boing. I mean, it's just a preference, I guess. I mean, it depends on what you put with it specifically. You gotta know how to combo it. You gotta have the knowledge to do it right. It's like you gotta use your thinking spot. Yeah. So like, out of like my favorite colors of bunny suits, I have to say it's either the classic black one, that's really good, or it would be like a pink one. I don't know, I just like the lighter colors, but like the black one just really does hit different. It's just like, I guess maybe just skin color. I don't know. I just think it looks nice with my skin, basically. That's like a preference, I guess. I I'm like really pale, so I would just be like blinding everybody if I wore if I wore a white one. Um, but I do like the pink one though, regardless, because I just like the color. So like pink one's really good. The black one's nice, but I mean red ones are good too. I have a black one and a red one. They're really nice. And you know what I hate? You want to know what I hate? I hate when people, they're like, oh no, you have to cosplay these characters because you look this way. No, I'm cosplaying whoever I want to. You can't stop me. When I say that, I mean specifically the ones that I'm angry about are like, oh well, you're a guy, you have to cosplay this character, manly characters, or oh, you're a woman, you have to cosplay feminine characters. No, I don't think so. Cosplay whoever you want, because in the end, it's about having fun and enjoying yourself. You can't really have fun and enjoy yourself if people are telling you what to do with it. So, like, just like cosplay who you want to cosplay. It's really fun. It's a hobby. It's not like a chore. It shouldn't be. You know? I'm like all over the place with this. Breaking news. Gay month is back. Everybody's extra gay and it's awesome. That's all for the news today. Thank you, Pierce. Hmm. Now I guess I could like do that again. I mean, what is my current thing active? I have this one active. I'll swap back to this one. So this one's a bit framey. So as you can see, it takes a minute because in the end it's like a different processing. I think it's because of, my computer. It doesn't process webcams properly, I guess. So this is the virtual webcam, so it's like lower quality. So give me 1 minute. I just have to. So basically, I'll just swap it over to this because I think it's fine. Wow. Look at that. That's a human being right there. Wow. So like if you want this is that person right there. That one right there. Yeah, that's you know, I guess you can take a guess at, you know. You can take a guess at that who it is. I'll I guess I can swap back to this one. Oh, I can't. Oh, I just opened the menu. Okay, I'll swap back to this one for a minute. So yeah, I mean, you see that? I guess there is one thing I'll talk about right now. You see that thing right there? Okay, so now this is like a preference here, but like chokers, they're like 10 out of 10. So that thing there is called a choker. It basically is like it's like a necklace basically, but it's more of like it's like a leather. It can be leather or something, and it's usually like a clip-on thing or like it's basically like the amount of likes in that sentence. It's basically a it is like a necklace thingy that you just put around your neck, and it's like cool. It's nice, cool, fashionable, and it's awesome. I like them. That one there. I guess you can't see it unless I here. I'm gonna swap back to the this version so I can move something. Um. Okay, so I'm gonna like move you over here. Oh no, it's stuck on me now. Okay, I have to move myself over here for a second. Ah, I have to like move everything around real quick so you can see things. Well, I guess I'll move a little bit over here. Just for now. I mean, well, I guess for the rest of this thing. Okay, now that I've done that, I can swap back to this. Wow, there you go. So you can see it has like a nice little heart there. I like that. I think it's really nice. I mean, I can't really like show anything else of it. I don't really have a lot of pictures or anything. But that one, it's like a really nice one. It's my favorite. It's my only one, but it's like really nice. So, I'm gonna swap back now, actually, because I mean, like, it's probably getting old to see that. You guys probably don't want to see. You want to see the gay, the gay. Yeah, you want to see the pride flag again. I bet. There you go. Look at that. It's so fashionable. It's in for this month, so like, gotta give it as much screen time as possible. So like, you can clearly tell. Sorry, that like my fashion is totally 10 out of 10. I totally know how to fashion 100%. I totally know how. Back on the topic of cosplaying, there's like a few of them that I've been looking at that are like really awesome that I want to do. I might as well just talk about that. I can really talk about that for like hours. Cosplays that I want to do and stuff that I'm like planning to do. So basically, I guess I might as well just start with like what do I have? So out of like the cosplays, specifically cosplays, I guess, the ones that I do have, I have one, what I have, well, two. I have two Astolfo ones. Those are great. I love those. They're awesome. I have a Samus one as well. That one's a okay one. I think I don't really have too many cosplays specifically. More like ones that are exactly for one character. You can like get a certain you can get like other clothing, general clothing or costumes, and you can like match them up with certain things, accessories and stuff, and you can make it into another character. Basically just creativity. but out of like very specific like outfits that are like very specifically designed, those are the ones that I have that are like them basically. So, I have those two, well, I have three technically, but two characters. And then I have a bunny suit, two bunny suits, a maid, a maid costume basically. Um, and then I have a lot, but those are like the main ones, I guess. I'm like totally skipping over a lot, but you guys get to deal with it. Um, the other ones aren't really like, they're like, they're different. Those are the ones I can remember at least. Two bunny suits, one maid, and then two Astolfo cosplays and one Samus cosplay. And I love them all. They're all great. I like bunny suits a lot though. They're the best, honestly. So, sorry, pardon me with that. Basically, when it comes to cosplays that I'm looking at, I have to say my favorite ones are probably like the 2B. I really want a 2B one. That one's like awesome. You know, that's like the one that I really want. And then there's like, because I mean, like, it's such a cool cosplay. I don't know. I mean, like, there's so many varieties in them, I suppose. So I guess saying that I want one of them isn't really like detailed, I guess. Saying like, oh yeah, that one. It's like, yeah, it's like saying that one. It's like I have to actually be very specific with it. I guess I like all of them though, so I'm not really able to be too specific. There's a lot of they're all cool, I think. But I guess like also I do want to do I guess I'll go with like on the topic of being able to just choose whatever I want. I want to do like one of those Halo 3 ODST ones. I really like that like armor thingy. So I really want to cosplay that. That one's really cool, in my opinion. I think that one's really cool. Those are like the two favorites I want to do, and they're like in complete opposite sides of the scale there, basically. But I like them. They're cool. I think they're interesting, and they're fun. I think that's what matters the most. So basically, I just recently released a video on a horror game that I played, an indie horror game that I did play. I think it was 2 nights ago. It was called Dark Depths. I don't know if anybody would recognize it. Obviously, for YouTube, it'll probably be like, oh yeah, that video that was literally right before this one, because I'm probably not going to upload anything in between. I don't think. I'll figure that out. But it'll be within like reasonable viewing. It's currently at 22 views. It's not like a popular thing or anything, but I mean like I was happy with it. It wasn't much. It wasn't really edited much, but it was more just like I was happy to play an indie game and then upload it. And it's really nice. It's getting an average amount of views for like an upload on my channel, like a basic upload. And it was a longer one too, so I'm happy with that. That was really fun. I enjoyed it. Oh, I see. So I guess some of my shorts are getting viewed quite a bit. So I was gonna mention this, but I didn't check it this morning. But apparently one of them has over 1,000 views for the shorts. And it's like the worst one. Are you kidding me? The worst one has 1,000 views. That's so stupid. Why does that the one? Um, my favorite one is probably like the least viewed one. Well, not the least viewed. It has 43 views, and it is called Brain.exe has stopped working. That one was absolutely my favorite because of my reaction when I turned the corner. So I went from like smiling like this to just, well, it was more like this. So I was like smiling. Come on, smile. So I was like smiling like this, and then I went. It was. I just love that reaction. It just. it was so much. It was so much fun. I really do love indie horror games when they actually work. Sorry. So like sometimes the indie games won't work. There was one stream where like nothing worked. It was like the last stream where my internet wasn't really bad. The games were some of them were low quality. They didn't work. It was where like the most popular short that I have now. That one came from that stream. So like that's another reason why it's like weird. I think shorts is really helpful for like getting yourself out there, showing out some videos, like little snips of like, oh, what's the word? I guess just little clips of the videos, basically. It's just so people can see what you do. Like it can advertise your streaming as well, because in the end you can just upload clips straight from Twitch, I believe. You get clips from your stream, you then process those clips onto Twitch, and then you can put them onto YouTube, which I think is awesome. So basically, anytime anybody clips, anything on my streams, I could upload that to YouTube. So, popular things or whatever, or, I can clip things myself, and then I can just upload it to YouTube, whatever people think is like the best moment of the stream or whatever. And you can like upload it, and it's nice. Obviously, I do want to upload, like I record every stream, so I do like to have the ability to upload streams. Speaking of which, I did actually have entire like Fallout New Vegas streams that I still haven't edited or uploaded because they are like hours long. I think they range from like, an hour to like 4 hours or 5 hours. So it's a long, and I don't really have the patience for that. I don't think anybody would have the patience for that. So, I don't know if I'll actually upload them anyways. I was going to, but they're just so long. I guess back over to like the bunny suits. I do really, I really I've been looking at a few more. They're awesome. They're great. They're really fun to wear. And I think they look great. Now, I guess my question so far is I wonder if I can stream, like do a stream wearing one. That would be hilarious. I would love that. That's so much fun. Ooh, ooh. That would be a lot of fun, honestly. Not gonna lie, Pride is definitely got to be one of the most interesting months of the year. It's always like so unique to see. So like my mom, she for work she went and actually participated, and I say this is actually for work. She went and participated in a Pride parade. I don't remember which year it was, but she was in Toronto and she walked through the Pride parade for work. I don't remember what it was though, but like she said it was absolutely crowded, and it was like it was years ago, so like it was a while ago, but it was crowded, and she said it was so interesting, and it was not like it makes me want to go to one, but I literally I can't go there because it's in Toronto. Toronto's far, and it's like getting there and then getting back. It would just be stressful for everybody involved, and I don't really think it's worth it at that point. It's just way too stressful to get there, and it probably, even if it's like a great thing, it's still like the whole fact that it will be very stressful to like get there is just gonna like ruin the experience. So like, I'm fine with sitting at the sideline there and just going, woohoo, happy Pride everybody. Wow. You guys are all cool doing that stuff. Have fun. I do wonder. I've never actually seen like a Pride parade or anything. I don't think I've even seen videos on it, honestly. So I am genuinely curious about it. There is one thing that I've always hated, and it's basically like, considering the type of person that I am, usually people try and push me to identify as one thing or another, and I don't like that. I really don't. It's just really irritating when people tell me that I'm something. Like, no, you can't tell me what I am. That's not how this works. I'm over there. I'm like staring at these cookies right now. Like I'm tempted. Just grab a cookie again. Cookie, maybe. Here, once again. Cookie, yeah. Everybody likes cookies, don't they? You like cookies, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, the cookies over there, you know. Yeah, cookies. Yeah, what? Yeah. Yeah, I'm paying attention. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. I mean, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Totally. I'm paying attention. Yeah. What? Oh, yeah, sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what I'm doing. Have you seen those rainbow Skittles? Well, not the rainbow Skittles because they're normally rainbow. Like the gray Skittles for Pride. They go in like they decolor their Skittles for Pride, which is like such an odd thing to do. It's so weird. I don't understand why they do that. Obviously, it's like marketing. It's like every company, they're like, oh, it's Pride. Let's just throw some Pride stuff out there. But like, it's a really weird thing to take. That's so weird, you know? Like, yeah, our product's rainbow, so we decolor it for Pride. Like, what? That's so odd. I really want to try it because that would be like a roulette there. It's like, okay, what flavor are you gonna get? I actually hear about some people separating the bags by flavor. I usually just pick out the certain flavors I like and then leave the ones I don't like for last because I don't like them. You know, that's what I do. I guess I'll go over what I'm planning to do for like YouTube stuff. So I do want to, um, out of the ones that I did recently, I want to do some videos on like some of the scary games. So there's like two of the games, which are like the ones, the crypt one and the witch one. I want to put those two in one video because they're related, and I want to make that, you know, it'll probably be like a 30-minute video because it's like they're like 10 to 15 minutes each, I believe. So it'll be like 20 to 30 minutes. And then I want to make a video on sinking iron, which I streamed, and you know, it was extremely stressful. That was a really stressful game, but we beat it. We beat the first bit of it. I didn't do the hard mode because that would have just gave me a heart attack. And you know, I want to upload that one. I want to upload. I have to upload this as well, but ignoring that part, I want to upload. I believe there was. I don't really think the pizza game. I mean, I don't really think those are worth it because like there was always some issues with like frames and stuff. So I mean, I suppose out of the stuff that I do want to work on would probably just be those, and then I already released one of them so far. I guess the portrait. There was a game called The Portraits. I may just do that one as well. I'm not sure. Um, I guess it varies. Like I'll go through everything, see what there is. You know what I'll edit and stuff. Like you know, just figure it out. Let me just like swap back to this. Close. Open this. Close this. Just going back to framey thing for a second. No, unlock that. Open this. Get rid of these things. We don't want these here. Yeah, let's get rid of these. You know, let's get rid of those now. Um so basically, I mean, I'm gonna be ending the stream in a minute now because I mean it's been an hour and 30 minutes. The stream was pretty dicey and all. right there. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna like stop the recording then because the stream just died as I was doing this. Internet just cut out entirely, you know, because the stream was too much for it. So the internet completely died. So isn't that wonderful? You know, totally wonderful right now. Um, so basically, yeah, thank you, people who are on YouTube and stuff because I couldn't even say goodbye to the people. Well, there's nobody watching on stream anyways. I couldn't say goodbye to them anyways. So, like, goodbye to the people, on YouTube who watch this. Because, you guys are the big gay. I don't know. But, like, thank you for, watching, I suppose. I mean, like, if your attention span is this long, because I have no clue how long this will be, it probably won't be too long, honestly. But, like, you know, uh, just thank you for watching. I don't, I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you for watching, though. I do appreciate it. This is gonna have so many clips, I swear. It's more of just gonna be like random things out of context. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you are just watching on my YouTube, you should check out my Twitch. For when it doesn't actually have really bad connection, I stream horror games and other cool stuff. This was my first like just chatting stream basically, and it was a disaster. But I mean, if there's people that are actually gonna watch and I can chat with them, I think it'll be way better. So yeah, I mean, maybe I won't script anything. I don't like that. So like hop in and make the stream more entertaining so everybody can have fun. So thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, you know, remember to give your local femboy some hip pats and some love. You know, you gotta spread the love and all. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching and all. Um, I said that like 8 times now. But yeah. Goodbye. That's great. This is wonderful.